What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Prototype once again. Talked about it a few times in the past on the channel, but felt this was a really good opportunity to do it with the Activision Blizzard stuff going on. And, while the FTC is doing the appeal, I think it seems very, very reasonable to say that Xbox is going to win this thing. Xbox is going to have control, or Microsoft, let's say, of Activision Blizzard. And, I had tweeted it as a joke, but one thing I actually kind of like is that a lot of people, I think, are echoing the same statement online. Prototype, I think, is a prime franchise to be brought back. When you think of the old-time Activision games that have been left behind or that need some sort of reboot or just kind of reimagining or whatever you want to call it, but just to bring it back, Prototype, I think, for me personally, may always be number one. Now, I would say Spyro. Spyro is definitely one that I've thought of quite a bit and we've talked about quite a bit. I think that's already happening, so I didn't, immediately think to that one. You could think to StarCraft, I think, is a great one that deserves to come back. I've even thought of the good old Guitar Hero. I think Guitar Hero still could have its place in modern day gaming, but Prototype, I really think, has that mass appeal. I think it's a franchise that worked when it came out. I feel like expectations were maybe a little bit too big for it. I personally believe the second game took some major steps back. I think the first game actually was really, really good. Obviously went up against Infamous and had that whole kind of one-on-one match that, if people remember the internet back then, that was quite fun. But I think Prototype would work now in a Prototype 3. I think it would work specifically maybe like a remake of the first game, remastering the two. Now, I do know, the two of them can be played together. There is a collection with them, but to, again, kind of remaster it for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, I think that makes the most sense. I just think the kind of open world, I think that works extremely, extremely well, and I think it would work right now if they did it. I am going to hold their feet to the fire with this one. Like I said in the beginning, I think with Microsoft having control and, if you kind of open up the bank accounts, let's say, you get that funding flowing, I think there's a lot of stuff that you can do. I think Prototype should be at the top of that list because I do think it would work, and I actually think it's a franchise that deserves to come back. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.